Okay, so we want to talk a little bit about the last data table, which is data table 4. And with data table 4, you actually have to have data table 1 and data table 3 completed. So we need to do table 1 and table 3 are going to be needed to complete table 4. So you need table 1 and table 3 to complete this data table. So if you look here, you'll see cumulative carbon dioxide produced per gram of organism at cold and room temperatures. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take the mass of the organism here. That's the mass of the organism, okay? And you're going to take your data from table 3, okay? And you're going to divide the amount of carbon dioxide by the mass, okay? So on the bottom is going to be the mass, and on the top is going to be your CO2 produced. So it's going to be CO2 per gram of organism. So for example, let's say the mass of my organism ends up being, let's pretend it's 52 grams, okay? So, and let's say that, we'll put them both at 52. So let's say my mealworms are 52 grams and I had 981 ppms of CO2 produced. So that would mean that you would take 981, divide it by 52. Okay, that's the mass of the mealworm, and this would be at time 5, the mealworm at room temperature. So if you do that division, it's going to go over here. Okay, so 1611 divided by 52 would go here. 2275 divided by 52 would go here. All right, so you're going to take the mass of the organism, okay, and you want to know per gram how much CO2 is being produced. So you want to take the total amount of CO2 that's produced each time and divide it by the number of grams of the mealworms or the mung beans. All right, so that's how you complete data table 4. It's just, a matter of taking the numbers from here. So all the numbers for the mung beans here that are going to go here, they're going to be divided by the mass of the mung beans. Mealworms are all going to be divided by the mass of the mealworm, okay? So you want to make sure that you calculate those masses. Remember, these are fake masses. I was just making them up because I want you to do the math on your own. You saw the weighings in the previous videos, and so you should be able to fill in your data tables and then use the data from table 1 and table 3 to complete table 4. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email. If I need to make another video on this with more complete numbers, I will, but I think this should be sufficient to help you complete the data analysis table, data table 4 on page 77 of Lab 8.